Welcome back. I'm going to be hopefully dismantling the, well, at least starting the dismantling of the front suspension today. As you can see, the car's hugely high on pallets. I've had a few comments saying it doesn't look safe, but to be honest with you, I'm not going under the car. I'll be working next to it. And it's actually remarkably stable. The pallets, the pallets are not rotten. The blocks, they're pretty large blocks, and they're all piled one on top of the other. And I've got the axle stands, stopping the car sort of literally rolling sideways. I've got chocks under the back wheels, and I've also got, this is just to stabilize the car, just to stop it rocking sideways, and it's exactly the same the other side. So it looks precarious, but it's pretty stable. But we are where we are. I'm working in the street, and I need the car that high for the clearance. I showed it in one of the previous videos, the clearance of the Coil spring compressor. I got my dirty clothes on yesterday, and I got myself down here. I couldn't concentrate, and I almost started to panic, if I'm truthful with you, that I wasn't going to be able to do this job, because this whole lot's got to come out. It's a big job in a fully equipped garage in the street. It's a monumentally large job. Now, these coil springs do actually look quite new, and I didn't realise that because I've not crawled under it before. I'd felt the brake discs, and I could feel there was a lip, so I've ordered new brake discs. I've got a complete bush kit, so I'm actually taking off the spring pan. The spring will come out. This bush, these are completely rotten. I ordered new springs. The car feels fine, it rides well, and I wasn't sure if it needs springs or not, but looking at these, it clearly doesn't need springs. But I've got a brand new set, and what I don't want to do is go to all the trouble of taking this out then to put the old springs back in. So I'm going to put the brand new ones in, and I'll either sell these or there'll be a good backup pair. But I've got a massive pile of receipts, and I don't recall seeing a receipt for a replacement set of springs. Anyway, it's going to be slightly awkward to get the, let me just crawl underneath. I'm going to have to remove the track rod end, and is that called a tie rod? Because I do need behind, just try and zoom in slightly. There's a bolt just here. That bolt's got to come out behind the concertina thing. That's got to be, I've got to remove both sides. The front one's easy enough, but I do need somewhere to, I need to do both. You can't really do it with the steering in situ. So I'm not going to remove the whole steering rack, because that will mean crawling under the car, and I'm not going under the car with it propped up like this. So if I remove the gaiter, behind the gaiter there'll be some nuts, and I'll be able to undo the track rod end, pull that down, and this whole thing will turn, and that whole arm will lift out, and it will give access to this arm here, because I do want to change the bush. The bushes are original, and looking at the state of the top bushes here, let's just get a better light. There we go. There we go. There's a decent light. You see, look, it's just full of cracks. I can't really see the bottom bushes because I can't get my eye in, but I would imagine they're in similar condition. Let's have a look at that one. Give the camera a chance to focus. But yeah, they're a bit of a mess. But I do have a complete set of bushes. And yesterday I sort of tried to start this, and I just couldn't concentrate. I think I was just simply too exhausted, and I couldn't concentrate, and I almost panicked, thinking I wasn't going to be able to do this job. But truthfully, I'm sort of trying to show you this with a close-up, because it's going to be extremely limited what I will be able to film, because I'm working in the wheel arch, and the camera will be behind me. I don't think I'll really be able to get any of this on film. I'll get certain bits on, but most of it not. Certainly not removing this steering arm here. There's definitely behind the gaiter, there's a nut, and yeah, I do know that you can unthread the whole thing and lift the whole arm out, and that will give access to the suspension bolt behind. But anyway, let's hope I have more progress today than I had yesterday. Yesterday was a disaster. I got absolutely nothing done apart from just get upset and panicking. I just tired, you know. I wasn't able to concentrate, but I'm in a much better frame of mind today, so I'm going to tackle it and hopefully have some proper progress today.